I guess we gotta get started. We got work to do, folks. Sure, you've been missing these, you know? Somebody's gotta do it. It's my cross to bear, I guess. Strap in.
6 months ago, a wise, handsome, 6'4", handsome, wise man said, "It's not that hard to keep it in your pants when it comes to the danger age zone, the underage illegal zone. It's not that hard to think with your head rather than your other head." But in 2024, a lot of YouTubers got exposed for getting hard when it comes to the age of consent, and multiple of them got exposed, one of them being Cody Ko. And I don't know if it's genes, does it like become your DNA once you pass like a million subs? People say it's a YouTube curse. Once you become popular, you're immediately going to get the urge to tickle some minors. And like I said 6 months ago, that 10 years from now, if I get to 1 million subs, you see me in public, "Kush, oh my god, I love you. Can I shaka like a boom boom you?" And you look like you're in the danger age zone. Shut up! I don't care who you is. English left the chat for a second over there, but I'd rather get exposed and cancelled for knocking out his communities on like headlines, rather than Kush shakalaka booming his underage community. Now, to give you a little bit of recap in case you've never heard about it, or you know about it but you forgot, you look like you even forgot what you ate for yesterday lunch. Cody Ko, famous YouTube reactor who reacts to cringe stuff, who criticizes people online. He's kind of like a commentary guy as well. He went from putting people in his videos to people putting him in their videos after this YouTuber goes by the name of Tana said this thing about him.
Who's the smallest you've ever had sex with?
Oh my god, no one look at me, Cody Ko. I can say that. I was literally 17. I can say that.
Now, if you live in the US, some of the states, maybe even your state, the age of consent is 16 years old. I still think it's very stupid, but the law is the law. Even if a 23, 24-year-old hooks up with someone 16, it's legal. Shut up, you donkeys. I still think that person is a weirdo, a big weirdo. But the state that they were in, the age of consent was 18 years old. And was it one of those situations? Wait, she's 14. She looks like she's 35. It's not my fault, guys. Look at her. Before the shakalaka boom boom happened, her friend came, told Cody, "Yo, she is 17, so you better think before you think about doing whatever you're thinking."
There was a situation with Gabby Hanna at a Playlist Live where she pulled him aside and told him like, "Yo, she's 17," and then we still went and hooked up.
To be clear, 17 is under the age of consent in many states, including Florida, where Playlist Live used to take place. So this means that Tana Mojo is accusing you of statutory, and she's not trying to hide that.
This isn't just some crazy tea. It was a crime.
Nothing would make this situation better, but plenty of things make it worse, like the fact that she was a fan of yours at the time, adding an additional layer to the power dynamic you would have had over her.
Again, if I see anyone who looks young and comes, "Kush, let's check like a boom boom question mark," shut up. Just be careful. And there were signs of this in the past as well, but it didn't get the attention it needed, and the videos just got buried.
I was 17 at the time, 18. I started kind of hooking up with other people. Shout out JC Kalen, shout out Cody Ko.
The people defending Cody in this situation, shut up Kush from 6 months ago. I'm doing the commentary now. No one wants to hear you talk. Look at this guy. He only has 15K subs. Noob.
One time, I told a guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside and I was like, "Hey man, you probably don't know. I know she like looks a little older. She's underage. Watch it." And he's like, "Oh my god, thank you for telling me." And then he turned that.
This is really bad.
Yes, indeed, Mr. D'Angelo, who brought this whole thing to the light and gave it more context and showed these clips. It was, and it's still very bad. Shit went quiet for about 6-7 months. He didn't doctor the suspected. He didn't come clean and say, "I like to get this weight off my shoulder." He didn't do none of that. Because after he saw Doc getting shut off to the side, everyone who gets exposed in the future, Doc was the example. Doc was the experiment. No one's going to come out and say anything anymore. Because if you come clean or not, no one gives a shit. But again, if you look at Doc now, you can recover from this. Because Doc just got remonetized on YouTube. And his audience is back to the top. I guess people forgot about all of that. We're not gonna get through all of that, but I guess people are getting away with it. He's always gonna be remembered as that guy, but you know, you can always go back and there's going to be new people discovering you who do not know your past. It's stupid, but this is how the world works right now. And people thought he's hiding under his bed, trying to wait for everything to calm down. Then he's gonna slowly squeeze his way out, He is going to, and he was going to do that in the first place. But instead, in the middle of it, he was caught DJing instead of hiding under the bed. DJ Cody Ko. The funniest thing in the world would have been if someone hacked into his DJ set and played Not Like Us. Certified Lover Boy, certified. It would have been funny as shit, but that didn't happen. Instead, he was just living his life. And just recently, like a month ago, on his 3rd, 4th, or 5th channel, I don't know how many channels he got, but compared to his other channel, this has a very low subscriber count. He posted a 21-minute video saying 34 miles. This was the first video that he posted in months. There was no small guitar ukulele. I don't know what it's called, honestly. English is my 5th language. There was no fake tears. As a matter of fact, first 20 minutes of it, there were water, but there were no tears. They were from his sweat, because for the first 20 minutes, he was yapping about how he is preparing for a marathon and how he's been running every single day. Very good response. And in the last minute of it, I'm not going to play the video for you. I'm just going to exactly read what he said. I understand if your opinion of me has potentially changed over the last few months. I spent first half of my career criticizing and judging people online, so I don't begrudge your judgment of me by any means. Cody, I don't think people were judging you. People wanted to see you behind bars. I'm just saying. While Cody didn't address Tana directly, he claimed that he's going to try to be the best person I can be for myself and for my family, and just continue putting the best shit out there that I can. He also said, if you stick around to watch it, I very much appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, truly. And the funny thing is, I don't think much people care about what he did. They just want to watch his content. The fuck are they doing in the toilet? People just want him to put out content and just forget about the past and move on with their lives. Even though there are a portion of people who care about this, many people, they just don't give a shit, especially his own audience. 100% not everyone. There's a majority of them that they lost respect for him. They unfollow them, unsubscribe, whatever. But there are people who are still going to watch him. He posted on this 2nd or 3rd channel a couple of times, like 2-3 times. He hasn't posted anything on his main channel for over 7 months now. But on his 2nd channel with 2 million subs, he posted it 7 days ago, his first video.
What is this? There's only been 3 buttons in the last 6 months? What? That's a travesty. What the hell is going on? Well, I mean, it's not much, but I guess we gotta get started. We got work to do, folks. Sure, you've been missing these, you know? Somebody's gotta do it. It's my cross to bear, I guess. Strap in. It's time to put on some Carhartt. Strap in for a hard day's labor of reacting to button videos. Somebody's gotta do it.
And the top comment says, this feels like an ex just texted me. True, but one thing that really got my attention was this comment. Ukulele. Wait, okay, this was the word. Ukulele, but whatever the fuck. He avoids eye contact like a guilty dog. That is so true, because once I decided to watch a huge portion of the video, I realized he made 0 eye contact with the whole camera. Maybe like glance it like this, you know, when you're passing by and you see a very hot person, you just go like, you eye shop with like half a second, because obviously you don't want to be called a pervert. But he never made any eye contact with his audience. No eye contact, no contact at all whatsoever. The whole thing was just so awkward. It's like one of those situations where you're asleep and your mom wants to wake you up for school, but you know, you have the morning wood. If she pops it, she sees it, she's like, oh sorry, goes back in the kitchen, and you have to come to, you know, eat your breakfast, and you have to, you know, pretend like nothing happened. Hey mom, what's for breakfast? Or when you're like taking a shit and beating it, and then your parents just like open up the door and they see you because you're dumb and you forgot to lock the door, and they close the door immediately, and you have to go outside the door and you have to pretend like nothing happened. Hey mom, so what's for dinner? He feels very guilty as well, and it feels very awkward to be back, because he's 100% looking at the comments and he's trying to, you know, squeeze his way in. Someone said he waited for the next administration to, you know, take place, and then he's gonna squeeze his way. Oh guys, Super Bowl, go look at other shit that is happening. We're just gonna come over here, nothing happened. He tries to squeeze his way in, someone sees it and makes a post about it exposing him. Hey! And then he has to like cover it up with some drama that is happening, that so the attention will go on someone else. Guys, have you seen Kai Cenat and Aisha Speed? They got exposed. Ah! Now the views haven't been very well. Usually this gets like millions, as you can see, 1.2, 1.1, 1.2. But maybe people still don't know that he's back or no. But there's a possibility that they just don't want to watch him anymore. But he still has a very decent amount of views on his videos. The last one was 56 minutes ago. You laugh, you lose. Caught on ring 2. He's not even looking at the camera. But anyways, I'm yapping for way too long over here. I guess actions do not have consequences. Fuck it. Go do whatever you want. You get away with it at this point. Because none of the people that I know, I think 1 or 2 only got the consequences of for their actions of what they did, like people on social media. Anyways, honestly, at this point, I don't care anymore. I just thought I'll make this one last video as well in case you are not aware of the situation, and now you're aware, since it is literally my job to keep you updated. Anyways, take it easy. I'll see you at the next one.